Hey there, property leaders. Former United States Army Sergeant Anthony Russell here. Ah, man. It's one of them days. Shaping up to be one of them days. Ling and I went out this morning and did a bunch of repairs and in our buildings on one side of the town. And I thought we were done for the day. And I got home, hit the gym, and as soon as I was done in the gym, at least they waited till I was done in the gym, uh, I got a text message with a video from a tenant. Freaking water pouring in the basement. Uh, Different building that we were at this morning, and I was like, "All right, saddle up, on my way." So I went over there, and I think the main line needs snaked, uh, so it's backing up, and um, because it's backing up, it's starting to push through seams and areas it shouldn't be. So got a plumber on the way, waiting for them right now. But I was reminded of an absolute nightmare scenario that it was actually in the 11 years I've been a landlord. I've been doing a lot of work myself, and this situation I'm thinking about was the worst thing that I have ever had to deal with as a landlord in my entire life. It was brutal. So let me break it down for you. I got a few months ago, actually. This was pretty recent. A few months ago, I got a message from a tenant that their toilet wasn't flushing, and they said, "Hey, my toilet's not flushing. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm heading out of town for the weekend. Could you stop by and fix this for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." I figured it was something silly, not a big deal. So I went over there. Ling and we went over there late on a Friday. The tenant was already gone, and we were looking at this toilet, and I was thinking to myself, okay, well, toilet's not flushing, but um, everything else seems to be working. There's no clogs in the sink or tub or anything. Everything seems to be draining fine. So um, I figured pull the toilet off there and see if the wax ring is bad, because the toilet seemed to wobble a little bit. And once before, I had a toilet that wasn't flushing, and it was loose, and it turned out that the wax ring had a crack or something in it and let air bubble in, and that air bubble prevented it from flushing or something along those lines. I was thinking, maybe that's what the issue is this time. So I ripped the toilet off there. Wax ring looked a little beat up, so I thought, yeah, maybe that's the issue. No big deal. We'll grab a wax ring in the morning from the store, because everything was closed at this point. Figured I'd grab a wax ring from the store Saturday morning and fix it. No big deal. So I took a cloth, like when we've done rehabs before where we take toilets off and we just leave them off for weeks at a time while we're doing rehabs, like if we're gutting bathrooms and stuff. So normally when we do that, we take a cloth and we jam it down in the pipe so the sewer gas doesn't get out. So that's what I did. I took the toilet off, realized I thought it was the wax ring, um, stuck a cloth down in the sewer pipe, and we left it off, and we turned the water off and everything, and we left for the night. Well, I come back the next day, and I kid you not, the entire bathroom floor was covered in human shit everywhere. I mean, like, everywhere. I mean, like, imagine the worst possible thing you can imagine in a bathroom all over the floor, and that was this. It was absolute total pandemonium, nightmare mode. And thank God the tenant was not there. Thank God, because they would have freaked out if they saw this. So I started cleaning it up. I had to. Like, what else was I going to do? I had to clean it up. So I was down on my hands and knees for like 2 hours cleaning this tenant's bathroom by hand, cleaning all this poo off of the floor, everything. And then after it was done, I still had to figure out what was wrong with the toilet. It was pretty obvious at this point. Oh God, I'm getting nauseous just thinking about this. Uh, so yeah, the what had happened, the TLDR was that one of the tenants was flushing tampons or something down the toilet, and they clogged the main line. And when I was there, it had drained, so I didn't see any water in the pipe when I took the toilet off. It had time to drain through, but yeah, the main line was clogged with like tampons, and we had to have it snaked out. Um, so I guess that's my long way of saying, if you have a toilet issue and you are not 1,000% sure what the problem is, put that thing back on. Don't leave a toilet off overnight. That was a horrible idea. And Thankfully, the downstairs tenant, I got it cleaned up and squared away before they got back. They didn't have any issues. And the upstairs tenant, so yeah, that was the best part. While I'm cleaning this up, while I'm cleaning all this poo off the floor, I tell the upstairs tenant, hey, look, the line is backed up. Please don't use anything in the bathroom. She freaking flushes the toilet again. She goes to the bathroom again after I asked her not to. And it freaking whooshes. Thank God it was just pee. It whooshed up through the freaking pipe while I was down there cleaning. And there was like freaking pee water everywhere. I'm happy I get paid good to do this job because some days like that, they were not good days. But just so we're clear, that is a rare occasion, but it has happened officially to me now. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I gotta wait for this contractor to get here to take care of this line. Uh, get out in those buildings, property leaders. Get out in those buildings and find something to fix, huh?